Good morning and good afternoon, kaboomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to all the kaboomers out there worldwide. Today we'll be talking about the most rare crypto coin, the rarest, the scarcest out there. I was doing some research, and scarcity and circulating supply is something that is often overlooked, and an attribute that gives value to the blockchains and the crypto coins that I think that we should pay attention to. But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto maniac boomers out there. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Guys, the super chat is open. If you'd like to show a little love there, go ahead and throw it in the tip jar. Keep it spicy, and we will proceed with this live broadcast. We got 4 crypto maniac boomers here in the population of the chat box. Drop a comment here in the chat box. Make sure that audio is correct. Do you read me out there, boomers? I want to make sure everything is coming in loud and clear. Today we're talking about rare crypto coins, specifically those with low circulating supply. I see that Martin's here. Curious to hear your thoughts about others on ETH Classic. We'll be talking about that. Yesterday we did a mock portfolio and we added ETH Classic into our portfolio. I just came across an article out there that said that despite the hack, that the price has been holding well. We're going to be checking that out as well. Shout out to Martin and the rest of the boomers tuning in. Let's go ahead and check out the market caps before we start exploring these rare crypto coins. See how healthy things are looking out there on the caps. ETH Classic got hit with a 51% attack apparently, and we'll be talking about that as well. Let me show you my screen. Turn off these coins. Hit refresh so we can be up to date with the booming information here. It's 4,050 for the bits. Still looking good. Still looking good above 4K. I like that. The vibes are right. Although some people expected the price to go down, it looks like the energy is still charged up here on the networks. I see you there, Mahendra. Hi, bro, to you as well. Bitcoin dominance at 51.8%. Market cap at 136 billion. Yesterday, if you didn't tune in, we did a mock portfolio where we spent a budget of $10,000 and created a new portfolio from scratch. We'll be checking up on that as well later on in just a few moments, actually. And if you want to see the construction of that portfolio from scratch, I encourage you to check out the last video that we posted here on this channel. Indeed. Bitcoin there at 4,050. Ether at $151. Ether looking okay after Vitalik looks to be headed back into the gym. Yesterday we showed that meme. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Once again, Vitalik weightlifting. It looks like he has been gaining weight out there, so that's a good thing. Let me see if I can find that for you guys because it's hilarious. I should just have it on cue. Vitalik weight. There it goes. Vitalik Buterin back in shape, and you could see it right here after Ethereum went under $100 out there. All throughout last year, the boomers, the crypto maniac savages, have been sending out packages of performance enhancing whey protein and even testosterone cypionate, but unfortunately it seems like the guys over there at Ripple intercepted the package, swapped it out with a little bit of soy, and it caused Ether's price to slip up. But thankfully, the boomers, they took care of that, and they got the package directly to them overnight. And it looks like Vitalik is pumping again. Ether back at $150. And like I said yesterday, I think that there's still another run for Ether, although we didn't add it into our mock portfolio, our community portfolio. And if you want to know what's on that, stick around and we'll be talking about that as well. Ripple, trash bags, 36 cents. Bitcoin Cash at $160. EOS there still at number 5 at 281. Litecoin teetering with that $40 price mark, 39.76 out there. Stellar at 12 cents. Tether, we don't need to talk about that. Tron at 2 cents. And Bitcoin Satoshi Vision is kind of funny bunny to me. I don't know, guys. What do you think about SV? Let me know about that because I'm still not convinced here with the fake Satoshi. Cardano, we added that to our portfolio at 4 cents. IOTA, 36. Monero, another boomer, 53. Binance, 666, looking looking a little twisted there on Binance. Let me hit refresh, make sure it's still there. Okay, Dash at 82.14. Hope all is well, champ, says Cliff. Indeed, shout out to Cliff, one of our crypto maniac generals out there. He says, late to the box, busy on Binance. Indeed, shout out to you, Cliff. Nice to see you back here in the population of the chat box. Guys, drop a comment here. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Lucian is over here. He says, TRX is trash. Sold half of it and got EOS and a little VET. You know, I'm not necessarily a TRX boomer, although I do see a community building over there with TRX. I'm just not convinced yet. When I got into EOS and I got a little baggie of EOS, I explored the TRX angles and I give it a whirl and consideration, but I decided to go with EOS instead. So I'm kind of thinking like Lucian is. SV is also trash, says Lucian. I agree. I mean, I don't know much about SV, but just, you know, the way it came to be gave me a sour taste, if you ask me. So I'm not behind SV. So, you know, if you want to convince me, go ahead and drop a comment. But I don't see too many SV boomers out there. I don't see too many SV boomers. Let's continue to check out the markets over here. Cardano at 4, and then we already said Monero at 53, Binance 666, and then Dash at 82. Dash has gotten quiet. I'll tell you this, Dash has gotten quiet. Dash, the hybrid, the proof of work, the proof of stake. You know, I know that they're trying to promote their coin over there in Venezuela, and I'm not sure how that's going, but it's been quiet for them for some time. And that's what it is. Today, we're talking about the most rare crypto coins, specifically when it comes to their circulating supply. I think this is something that's overlooked, and it's what gives a lot of value to some of these coins. You know, what are these rare coins here at the top 100? And we're going to be exploring them, specifically starting with the most rare coin here on the top 100, which is Mixin. You could see that there's only a circulating supply of 445,729,000. Okay, under 500,000 of these coins exist. It's ranked number 78 right now on the coin market cap. And let's check out its website, because this is a coin I've seen circulating around there, but I don't know much about it. So let's check it out. It's on Mixin.one. You can see it says a free and lightning fast peer-to-peer transactional network for digital assets. Okay, secure, instant. You know, is it talking to me? This, you know, it looks like a lot of these coins try to set up themselves as a center point so that they can transact between different blockchains. I'm not sure how this differs from other coins, but one thing that did catch my attention is this Mixin Messenger. Mixin Messenger is the first dApp on the Mixin network, so I like that already. It's built with an end-to-end encryption on the grounds of Signal protocol. Aside from its messaging, Mixin supports wallet and transfer features for Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Ether Classic, Ripple. I like this already. So it's a little instant messenger, and you can swap out coins right there. This is something that I think more people could be using, if you ask me. You know, maybe they need to go ahead and do some sort more of a social network added into this app or dApp or whatever you want to call this, because I like this idea. Mixin, this coin here, we're learning about it right now. It's $98. It's about the same price it was yesterday, ranked number 78. And what I like about it is that the total circulating supply right now is less than 500,000, and you can see it's capped off at 1 million. Okay, so that's something that I like. Let me know if you know anything about Mixin. I'm attracted to this messenger. Have you used it? And you can see a screenshot of it over here. Apparently, it's on the App Store. And this is a messenger dApp, and it allows you to swap out message features, supports wallet and transfer features for Bitcoin, Ether, and all the, you know, the big dog coins out there. So that's what it is. Shout out to Test Cooks for You. Welcome back here to the population of the chat box. Hope you're cooking good food out there. She says, hey, champ. Hey, everyone. Been taking a break from crypto. I'm catching up on the news. Indeed. Shout out to Tess, one of our crypto chick generals out there. And it's nice to have you back. Indeed. So let's proceed here and keep looking at these rare crypto coins. Right now, Mixin is the rarest out of the top 100 with only 445 million coins, and they're going to be capped off at 1 million. So you know, something to keep in mind out there as we can keep exploring other coins, as we keep creating new portfolios. I encourage you to check the last video out. We'll be checking up on the progress of that portfolio, because I just checked this morning. It's already up, so we're in the green out there. So let's check out Maker. Maker only has 728 million coins. Maker is an expensive coin, $493. It's one of the more expensive coins out there. Maker. Let's check out this one because I've done the research, but off the top, I couldn't tell you what the coin's about. Realizing the potential of the blockchain, Maker is comprised of a stable coin. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. So this one has a stable coin about the DAI. So somehow they got a smart contract that keeps a stable coin called the DAI. I don't know the difference between the Maker coin and the DAI. But it looks like people are attracted to stable coins. I'm not convinced with these stable coins. Apparently, they got some sort of a way through smart contract to maintain the stability. But I don't know if that's centralized or whatnot. It's a resilient stable coin. DAA is an asset-backed hard currency for the 21st century, says the website. So, you know, Maker for dummies. Let's check this out. I was actually looking at this before we went online. Plain English explanation for the stablecoin. But my understanding is that this DAA stablecoin is actually different than the actual Maker coin itself. Let me check. Because that's, you know, sometimes there you see, it's a different coin. So somehow Maker supports the DAI. If you guys know more about this, let me know. But this is a rare coin. Not the DAI, but the Maker coin is. So that's what it is. I'm going to do a little bit more research offline. But if anybody in the population of the chat box knows about this coin, because it's caught my attention. It has a high price, almost $500, and the circulating supply is going to be capped off also at 1 million, which leads me to believe Mixin is undervalued because it's going to be capped off at 1 million as well. And it's substantially lower than Maker. Shout out to Norm. Norm says, check out USD was created in 1913, backed by silver. Now it's backed by bullshit. All right, Norm. Queen's Racist says, Neo went to 933 today. Okay, I got to check that out. I know we were talking and considering Neo yesterday when we were creating our portfolio, but we passed on that. Good morning and good afternoon to Rafterman Kaboom, another high-ranking official general out there. Throw a bomb for Queen's Racist or a sniper. Kaboom to you as well. We got the Crypto Brothers here in the population of the chat box. If you're just tuning in, we're just doing a little bit of cursory research here, sweeping the coin market caps, checking out rare coins and, you know, those with low circulating supply. You know, that's one of the attributes, one of the points that make these coins valuable. Are they rare? You know, we know that Bitcoin is quite rare. Is going to be less than, I don't know, 21 million of them. By the end of the mining process with the blockchain. That's what it is. Kaboom to Rafterman. Threw $2 here in the population of the chat box. Let me throw a little cash for you. Rafterman always showing love. He's our crypto brother out there. Guys, show Rafterman love out there. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rafterman. $2. Guys, the super chat's open if you want to show love. You know that this all goes to Baby Champs Formula Fund. We want to make sure the young boomer is strong out there. Crypto strong, looking like 300 for 2019 and beyond. You know we want to make sure every crypto brother out there is lifting heavyweight. If you're not, do it now. Shout out to Derek McLean, the Binance maniac out there. Gang, gang. He says, champ, I think the difference between volume of the Kaboom is too high. Okay, I'll consider that. Thanks for letting me know. You know, I need to check that out. I'll do that on the off time. Thank you. CryptoZilla says, Kaboom. What's up with Gemini asking for social security to create an account on mobile? Says Pepe El Toro. I'm not surprised. You know, guys, you know, not guys, exchanges like Coinbase and Gemini, those are regulated in the United States, and they're functioning like a bank would. So, you know, you're basically dealing with a bank. But, you know, on the other hand, they seem to have some trust within the community, and they're a way to cash out into fiat. So that's what it is. Norman says, Cloak circulating supply 5.2 million privacy coin. Wow, I'm glad that you brought up Cloak, because I was talking to a crypto brother offline earlier this morning about Cloak. You know, we were into Cloak for a while, and I liked Cloak, and I wanted to see how Cloak was doing. Actually, let me check on Cloak. I'm not sure if Cloak is coming up on our search now, because it's not a top 100 coin. It's actually ranked 320 right now, trading at 123. And there it is. But Cloak is one that I've been in and out of before. So yeah, I like that. I like that. It's nice to see someone bringing that up. What's up, champ? Says Blockchain Susha. Kaboom to you. Let me drop a bomb. Pepe is agreeing. Cloak is good. Yeah, we've talked about it. It's a privacy coin, and I liked using the wallet because it was easy to stake the coin, and it has a very small circulating supply, so that definitely caught my attention. We missed getting a staker yesterday, says CryptoZilla. Yeah, you're right. You know, we may want to consider that, and we're gonna go ahead and review the crypto portfolio that we created yesterday as soon as we check out a few more rare coins and see what's going on. And it's not like we can't swap out coins in the future, so you know it's not fixed. What about pot, says Rafterman. Pot coin, is that the one that Dennis Rodman was promoting? It's ranked 478, only 1 cent. Pot coin has a high circulating supply, so no, I wouldn't consider that a rare coin. So we're specifically checking out rare coins when it comes to the circulating supply. I'm focused on the top 100 coins as of late, but you know, you could consider things like Cloak, but you know, it's more like a 320 coin. Let's check out this other coin. So we checked out Mixin Maker. So Mixin has the messenger, Maker has the stable coin, and then Digix DAO. This is actually DAO, excuse me. This is actually a coin that's backed by gold. So this is, you know, for all my precious metal heads, this is something you want to consider. Owning smart gold today. We create a world where the finest gold bars are made divisible and transferable on the blockchain. The digital gold standard is here. So I think one Digix is worth one gram. There it goes. So using blockchain tech, we represent physical gold with DGX tokens, says the website, where one DGX represents 1 gram of gold on Ether. Okay, so it's real simple. This one is backed. So for people saying, oh, you know, these coins, what are they backed by? There is coins that are backed by precious metals. Now, where's the metals or whatnot? I guess you got to read, you know, and get deeper into this, learn more about DGX. But I know that there's, I'm not sure if it's this blockchain or another one, but there's blockchains where they actually have a camera on the gold and you could check up on it or whatnot. Me personally, I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm not necessarily attracted to these crypto assets that are backed by gold, although I can see why some people are. I'd rather just buy the precious metals directly and hodl them in my hand. Again, if you don't hold the actual asset, then it's not yours. Real simple. And we've talked about this when it comes to keeping your crypto on exchanges. If you don't have the private keys for the crypto, then it's not your crypto. If you don't have the gold in your hand, it's not your hand. It's not your gold. And, you know, whatever. That's what it is. I mean, it's nice to see something like Digix, and I'm sure that there is some honesty in what they're doing, but it's not something I'm interested in. Bitcoin rhodium isn't that rare, says Rafterman. Okay. Saeed, hey, what's up? Remember me? Shout out to Saeed. Nice to see you out there, Saeed. Keep booming worldwide. Nice to have you back. Of course we remember you, Saeed. Definitely, it's been months since you've been here. Glad to see you back. Shout out to Sorian George, I see you. Pepe says there's Texas gold depository opening this year, might go crypto. Interesting. Norm says Vibe Virtual Reality Hub VR is coming and here to stay. Norm, you're right, and we talked about that yesterday. Vibe is a token that I'm attracted to, and it's one that I've done videos on. Vibe has some interesting technology, the virtual reality hubs where people can meet up and you know, you can have an avatar of yourself or whatnot. Yesterday we were thinking about getting into Vibe, but we got into Decentraland instead. But you know, we may have to add Vibe to the portfolio. Thanks for bringing it back up. Let's continue checking out these rare crypto coins. So Digix has a circulating supply of 2 million. So this is a rare coin. 2 million Digix circulating supply. Let's go ahead and check out one more coin, and then check out the portfolio that we created yesterday, because I saw that it was up. Circulating supply, and then Zcash. So let's recap here. Mixin with the Messenger app, and it's allowing people to send Bitcoin, Ether Classic, basically the large coins within this Messenger dApp is the Mixin coin. And then you got Maker, which somehow supports a DAI stable coin. I need to learn more about that. Then you got Digix DAO. This one is backed by gold. One Digix token is worth 1 gram of gold. And then you got Zcash, which is a favored privacy coin. And you know what? If it wasn't for, you know, my attraction to Monero, I would probably pay more attention to Zcash. My understanding is that Zcash is also traded on Gemini. I know that I think it was just Pepe mentioning Gemini Exchange. And this one has a low circulating supply as well, just over 5 million tokens. And I'll show you guys the website, but you know, this is just basically a fastball of privacy token. Privacy protecting digital currency built on strong science. And, you know, this one is somewhat trusted, I would say, you know, being that it's listed on Gemini. Why does circulating supply matter if supply is fixed and each coin can be divided? Yeah, well, the total circulating supply of the coin, like, you know, like Bitcoin, there's not going to be any more than 21 million coins. So when you have a fixed circulating supply, the very fact that there's not going to be any more coins than 21 million makes it more rare. And the things, you know, lower supply, higher demand, or lower supply and possibly a higher price. So that's why I'm focused on that. Some coins, they don't have a cap. So some coins that they can keep being mined. So those are inflationary coins. Those coins can continue. I think like Binance, I'm not sure if Binance is one that that could be mined. It doesn't have a cap, but there is coins that have caps, so like Bitcoin and others. I would say a majority of them have a cap. But that's why I'm focused on that. Zcash is solid, says Pepe El Toro. Yeah, I like Zcash, and like I said, I would focus more on it if I wasn't paying so much attention to Monero. And then let's talk about Monero finally, because Monero has a very small circulating supply as well. It has 16 million as opposed to Bitcoin. It has less. There's less Moneros than there are Bitcoin, and I believe that Monero will be capped off somewhere around 21 million as well, if I'm not mistaken. Gemini was the first exchange offering Zcash. I think you're right there, Rafterman. You're right. CryptoZilla says Ledger support Tether, I think. Okay, someone was asking yesterday if Ledger supported Monero, and I couldn't answer that question. If anybody can verify that, let me know. Can we store Tether on Ledger? CryptoZilla says yes, Saeed. Norm says realistically it's 17 million for Bitcoin, has 4 million has been estimated to be lost from private keys. So that makes it even more rare. So, you know, and I believe that, Norm. I think that there's probably even more than 4 million that has been lost due to people just losing their keys. So you got a point there. How about GVT? I don't know which one that is, Sorian. Blockchain says the new Nano X seems to be nice. Can't wait until mine is shipped out. Okay. Derek McLean says Monero does not have a fixed supply. Okay, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but thanks for letting me know. I know that the supply right now is low, but I don't know if it's going to be capped off. And I would be interested in knowing that, Derek. CryptoZilla says Pages supported crypto assets on Ledger site. Okay, you can go to Ledger site and find out what assets are supported. Zenyatta says crypto is dead as an investment. The tech is still evolving, but the money isn't following the advancement. Okay, so why are you here, Zenyatta? Why are you here? To let us know that it's dead? You listen, if you're not going to add value, I'm going to throw you out the box. You'll be wasted. Real simple. Pepe El Toro says Monero needs to make a solid mobile app. I agree. I agree with that, Pepe. Batman says, boomers. Shout out to Batman. I hope you're working out there. I know Batman's a strong man. CryptoZilla says 2008, they said the housing market and banks are dead. Exactly, CryptoZilla. You got a point. Pepe says, have you bought any virtual land? No, I haven't, but I want to. Specifically on Decentraland. And we picked that up yesterday on our mock portfolio that we're building. So let's actually check that out. Let's check that out, because let's, you know, we're going to be checking up on this daily and see how it grows or not. So here's our mock portfolio that we created yesterday. Our budget was $10,000, so we're already up. We spent exactly $10,062. Right now it's worth $10,156. This morning it was at $10,300. So that's what it is. And you could check out some of the coins, or all the coins that we have here in total from the greatest. Of course, always have one Bitcoin. And again, this is a mock portfolio. This is a virtual community portfolio. You got Cardano, 0x, Chainlink, Decentraland, Binance, BAT, Monero, ETH Classic. Before its 51% attack, although it's down today about 5%. I would have expected the price to be impacted more. But it hasn't. And then you got Augur. One thing that I may want to add sooner than later is some Vibe. Vibe is one that's caught my attention. And you could see this portfolio on a pie chart over here as well. This is CryptoCoinCount.com. If you guys want to create your own portfolio, you could do so right here. It's free. And that's the coin spread. Check GVT, really interesting. I will, okay? Crypto ain't dead, it's sleeping. This is the time to hold the faith and buy a bit more when you can. You may be right, Batman. That's why we're still here. We're still here because we're positive about crypto. If I didn't believe about crypto, I wouldn't be hanging around and wasting my time. Tess Cooks from you says, hey to Rafterman. CryptoZilla says crypto is virtual land. And Pepe El Toro says the World Bank president resigns, I think, yesterday. I heard about that as well. That's interesting. The games for virtual reality is getting real good. Pepe is asking. I don't know. I haven't played the games, but you know, something like Vibe Hub is not just a game. It's, you know, basically a virtual meeting room that you could do like conferences in. So you could have avatars and meet in like made up spaces. So you know, we could theoretically do a live stream in a, you know, a virtual club or a virtual pyramid or whatever you want to create, and everybody could bring their avatar there. So a hub, basically. Derek McLean says, yeah, I just looked it up. Monero does not have a fixed supply like Bitcoin. Thank you. That is something that doesn't make me as happy as if it was fixed, but it's good to know. Thank you, Derek. Monero says no fixed supply to keep miners mining to support the network. Yeah, and I think, I don't know if it was Derek or someone else, but, you know, there is some benefits to coins that continue to create, allow people to mine the coins. You know, it gives incentive for people to spend the coin. If not, people will hodl. I think Derek brought that point up, or maybe someone else. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it makes some sense. Norm says, I can see Vibe Hub in schools. So can I. You know, you can make a virtual classroom. Exactly. And everybody can have their avatar and meet up in that virtual hub. Indeed. Guys, check out Vibe Hub. That's, you know, one that I may just add to this this portfolio. Let's give it a few days and see how this thing performs, and we'll keep checking up on it. Let me go back here to the spreadsheet so you guys can see the coins if you didn't tune in to the broadcast yesterday. And I encourage you to listen to the broadcast that we did yesterday so that you can see some of the logic behind why we picked up these coins. Zero X is another one we put here in this portfolio. Augur at the last minute. Monero, BAT token. Yes, champ, some inflation is good for spending. You're right. You do have a point there. And BTC is good for holding. I agree with you 1,000. I think that BTC has become the standard. It's basically the gold on the internet. It's, in my opinion, the global reserve currency already. It's just gone over people's heads. But, you know, that's arguable. But, you know, you're right. The incentive to spend Bitcoin is not really there because it's so rare. People want to keep it. But, you know, some inflation is good for spending. So, you know, that may be good for other coins. Yo, Charlie Lee going around telling people to buy the light. Something is brewing. Okay, I didn't know about that. What, is he saying that on his Twitter, or what's going on there? Charlie Lee, apparently, according to Pepe here, he says that Charlie Lee is encouraging people to buy Litecoin. Norm says, where are you from, Mr. Champagne? I'm from the internet, just like Satoshi. The Nakamoto family has no face. Tess Cooks for you says, in light that cannabis may be nationally legalized in the next year or two, what do you think about the crypto coins, Paragon, Tokes, Potcoin? Maybe a good investment? Perhaps, maybe so. But I think that, you know, focusing on actual companies may be more beneficial. You know, things outside of crypto, but I don't know. Perhaps both routes should be worth considering. The crypto route and the investing in business route. Litecoin has been doing well lately, says Batman. Well, I noticed that it, you know, tipped over $40 there for a second. And, you know, my other portfolio, I'm holding the Litecoin, and I've been feeling some type of way holding the Litecoin ever since Charlie Lee got out at 300 plus. You know, I felt bad about it. But, you know, I stopped complaining because it's not, you know, I can't be blaming another man for not getting out at that time. If the captain of the ship jumped off the ship, maybe I should have followed. It's my fault for staying on the ship. Mike Measy says, hey, I was told that this is a good channel to check out. You were told correctly. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Mike, we're here daily in the morning here with the Crypto Brothers, kabooming with the best of them. Make sure you tune in. Welcome. For pot coins, I'm not sure any will see real adoption, says Batman. I'll buy mine with Monero. Okay. Zenyatta says Bitcoin is the most secure network, but 7 transactions per second ain't going to make the cut, champ. Much better tech out there, but the money is too scared to follow. Zenyatta, it already made the cut. It's the #1 crypto coin. What's your point? That we should abandon Bitcoin? I don't really get it, Zenyatta. I need some positivity from you today. Pepe says there's a video on YouTube where I think he told a waiter to buy light not that long ago. I think when it was at 24, so he knows what's up. Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, you know, Litecoin at $24 seems like a good deal. And even now, it seems like a good deal. Although we didn't add it to the portfolio that we created yesterday. So that's what it is. Norm says, I think people are overlooking Icon. Yeah, and that was one we were considering yesterday when we were building our portfolio. Icon, the Korean Ethereum. It's definitely has some room to grow. I believe I have an Icon video circulating somewhere out there. Blockchain Susa says he's not a Ripple fan, but looking at some of the recent developments, specifically friendly regulations and more bank adoption, is it not smart to hold a bag just in case all the rumors pan out? Listen, if you're only out there for profit, that's something that you may want to consider. But if you're a crypto maniac boomer and you're following the crypto revolution, then you know that that's not in line with what we believe in. So that's what it is. You know, it's not all about the profits. It's also about the future of the blockchain for our friends, family, and the rest of the animals on the farm. We don't need to be getting in bed with what appears to be smelling like central banking coins. Queen's races with the $3. Let me drop a little fee out there for you. Queen's races here in the super chat. Throwing $3 here to the Baby Champagne Formula Fund, keeping the boomers strong. Queens Races, covering the races on the streets of Queens, New York City. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. Thank you, Queens. I appreciate you. He said Neo went to 933 today. Okay. I got a little baggie of Neo, and I like Neo. It's easy to use on the wallet, the staking with the gas token. I like the wallet. The wallet's sexy. It's that it's been quiet for Neo ever since Ontology came into the game. I don't know what happened out there, guys. I don't know what happened out there. So hopefully Neo goes up because I got a little nickel baggie out there. Derek McLean says, Zenyatta, it's a store of value, uncorrelated, decentralized assets. It's not fiat spending money. I'm sure you're talking about Bitcoin. Batman says, so he's thinking we're near the bottom. Batman talking about Charlie Lee, referring to buying Litecoin at 24. So perhaps maybe. Is what I'm assuming, Batman. Blockchain Susha says he's very bullish on ICX, which is Icon. And, you know, that's one. Vibe and ICX are the two that I'm considering adding into the portfolio. I'm just not convinced yet. But those are definitely at the top of my list. CryptoZilla says Bitcoin is the settlement and Lightning will be for the kiddies needing their quick fix. You may be right. Derek McLean says he hates Ripple, but yeah, you can sure boom in profit. Perhaps maybe so. Nano says, did you see the post on Instagram from Katy Perry last year? She had Monero, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin painted on her nails. No, I haven't really been following Katy Perry, but that's nice if she's painting her nails with crypto. Shout out to her. Rafterman says, principles, I won't hold Ripple. And I agree with Rafterman. You know, this is deeper than just profits here, although that that's definitely on our priority list, but this is a crypto revolution, an alternative frequency, a new way, a new kaboom out there. Pepe says, is there an altcoin for water? I don't know out there, but that's a good question. CryptoZilla says, ICX has solid backing and an alliance with Wand Chain and AION. AION is another one that I've done a video about. That's another third generation blockchain, smart contract blockchain. That's one that's worth looking at. Derek says we are pretty much around the bottom. If you look at the Google Trends, all the coins have basically no search volume. Yeah, it seems like, you know, I don't know if things are going to go that much lower, although, you know, anything is possible. You got to be prepared. You know, I was bracing for impact maybe below sub 3,000, but the possibility of that occurring seems a lot less than it did a few weeks ago. So you never know. You know, you also got to keep one in the chamber. You got to have your storm supplies ready just in case another crypto storm blows out there. But right now, the coast is looking favorable. MLN has a small cap of 1 million. What is it? I don't know. I don't know which one that is. We are pretty much around the bottom. We said that around Derek McLean just mentioned that. Indeed. We got 22 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. Let's go ahead and recap the most rare crypto coins for those that just tuned in and show you guys our portfolio before we take off. Take a few more questions here before we sign off. So the rare crypto coins that we were checking out as far as circulating supply was Mixin. This one's caught my attention after I did a little research here, just, you know, online. The Messenger app looks pretty sexy, if you ask me. Mixin has a little Messenger dApp. It allows you to send crypto coins, like the major ones, within this dApp, and you could download it. So I would like one of the boomers to let me know if they've used this. Okay? Let me show you my screen. There it is. Boom. And then we have Maker. Maker is an expensive coin, but somehow it supports a stable coin. I haven't figured this coin out yet, but it's there. It's number 19, and I've noticed that it's continued to rise in the rankings. So that's what it is. It has a circulating supply of 728 million. You got Digix DAO. This is backed by gold. One Digix is 1 gram of gold, so that's interesting. And then you got Zcash. Zcash, the privacy coin. This one is attractive. I'll tell you that much. I'd never really noticed how low the circulating supply is. One thing I would like to know is if this circulating supply is going to be capped, or is it more like Monero that it's open-ended? If someone can verify that. Batman says, boom up the likes. Indeed. Rafterman says, pound the likes. Yeah, indeed. Guys, touch the buttons for me out there. Let's let the world know that we're still on the networks booming with the best of them. Queen says he thinks the bottom for Litecoin was $22. You're probably right. I think we've hit the bottom on a lot of these coins. But, you know, I wouldn't go ahead and dump the whole bag on it just late. You know, I'm more for dollar cost averaging, which is something we should have done here with this portfolio. Perhaps maybe we come up with another virtual budget and use it a dollar cost average so that we can follow that. That's probably a good idea. Blockchain Susha says he hopes the market moves sideways until tax season. Gonna top my bags off and sit back. Okay, sounds like a good idea. Batman says Digix made me mad, bro. It went way lower than the price of a gram of gold when each coin represents. Okay. So you know, apparently it's not as stable as it's advertised. We're learning about it today. So thanks for letting us know, Batman. You know, so according to Batman, the coin went lower than the price of a gram of gold, which is not a good thing. And I was saying that earlier, maybe before you went online today, that I prefer just holding the actual precious metal in my hand. You know, I'm not interested with a crypto coin that represents a metal. I'd rather just get the metal directly. So something to consider. Mike Measy says he smashed the like and the bell, enjoying the show. Shout out to Mike. Well, you know, we encourage you to come back. We're here every morning. You know, today we're a little late, but sometimes we come on earlier or whatnot. And like I say to everybody, I don't have a boss, and I don't commit to a specific time, but I'm here booming with the kabooming, with the kapump every day with that positive energy. Indeed. All right, guys, if there's no other comments or questions. Oh, let me show you guys the portfolio one more time before I head out of here. Let me hit refresh. So yesterday we spent 10,062 exactly, and now our portfolio is at 10,156. And you can check out the coins that we had. This is a mock portfolio that we built, and I'm considering, like I just said right now, perhaps making a extra little budget here, maybe of 1,000 or 5,000 on the side, so that we can dollar cost average into other coins, maybe Vibe or ICX, or maybe add to the Cardano bag. Or the 0x bag, because I think that 0x may have something cooking. I don't know. Or the Link bag just for the memes. We'll see. We'll see. Batman says, yeah, I feel you. Anyone who buys gold and silver holds it in hand and want more. I agree with you. Yeah. Norman says, if you're thinking of buying Litecoin, you might as well be buying Digibyte, 10 times better and much less in price. Yeah, but it doesn't have the name brand that Litecoin has. I'll tell you that much. I don't have anything against Digibyte. And, you know, there was a point that there was a lot of Digibyte supporters that would come around here. But I would argue that Litecoin has that name brand. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't have anything against Digibyte, though. Blockchain says Zcash might not have a use case in the near future. The Bitcoin devs are already working on a privacy layer. Yeah, I heard about that. But let's see. Let's see. I think Zcash already has its little position there. It's almost like number 2 to Monero at this point. But let's see what the future brings for that. You may be right about that as well. So there goes the portfolio. We'll check up on it daily. And you can see it in the pie chart over here. Boom. The coin spread. 39% in Bitcoin. 10% in Cardano. 9%, almost 10% in 0x. 6% in Binance. 5% in Monero. 6% in Decentraland. 5% Ether Classic. 7.5% on Link, BAT token 5%, and then Augur almost 4%. Nano says with Veritasium they've tokenized gold and their V Gold token, and you can redeem it for physical. Okay, okay. What do you think about crypto store of value, Batman? I'm not sure what you're specifically asking, but I think that Bitcoin is an excellent store of value. Superheart is going over here. Superheart, you're going to be throwing out the box. Superheart, let me go ahead and get you out of here. Superheart is shilling some sort of something. You're out of here, Superheart. We don't need you. You've been banned. Goodbye. See you later. You've been blocked. You won't come back. Just because you're shilling on the channel, and we don't appreciate that. Let me go ahead and show you guys that he's been wasted. Sniped out the box. Get out of here. My patience is wearing thin for people shilling, and you'll get thrown out the box. Real simple. Got to keep the box clean. Indeed, Cliff. You got to keep the box clean. Weed out the crypto garden out here. So you're out of here, Superheart. See you later. Mike Misi says, bye, Felicia. Indeed. Snipe him out the box. There you go. Got to keep the box clean, guys. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm all for people with, you know, competing opinions or whatnot, but any shills or people trying to promote a link or anything like that, it's just bad taste. You'll be sniped out the box and wasted immediately. On that note, guys, I think I'm going to leave you guys. Shout out to Cliff Martin with the LOL. I see you. We've been on for 43 minutes, 24 maniacs in the box. Looks like we got a new crypto brother, Mike Measy here. And then the day ones, Rafterman, Cliff, Queen's Races, Batman, and the other boomers that are silently lurking. CryptoZilla, I see you from Japan, sniping at whatever moves. We got crypto brothers in the house. No funny bunny. No funny bunny. Those will get sniped out the box as well. Zenyatta says, thoughts on the BitTorrent token? I don't know. I don't have any thoughts on that because I'm kind of confused. Was it Tron or someone else that got involved with a BitTorrent token? I'm not sure. I can't give you a correct answer because I'm confused. Jay Shah says the most rarest crypto coin is all maniac minds combined. You got a point there. Blockchain Susha says just stay away from BitMEX and we'll all be fine. Nice portfolio, bros. Okay, there you go. BitMEX is where the shorters are. Mike Misi says, awesome job, dude. Looking forward to more days, brother. Much love. Shout out to Mike. Rafterman says, yes, it's running on Tron. Yeah, I mean, like, I like Tron. You know, I like Tron. It looks like there's a community. I know now Rafterman is confirming that they have something to do with BitTorrent. You know, maybe something there. I don't know enough. I haven't done enough research, Zenyatta, to answer your question. So I don't know. Maybe somebody else can chime in. Are most people using torrents above board and you think they are willing to pay for their mostly pirated downloaded? You got a point there. You know, Most people that use torrents, they're not going to be into paying, but you never know. Maybe there could be some profit there for those that are seeding the torrents. I don't know. I have to look more into it. But CryptoZilla seems to make a point here. All right, guys. On that note, I think we're going to cut it short, or not short here. We're going to cut it at 45 minutes. We'll be back tomorrow with the good crypto energy, the good crypto kaboom. We'll continue to separate the men from the mice here, the pits from the poodles, the feast from the famine, the bulls from the bears. Indeed. Shout out once again to Rafterman, Blockchain Susha, Batman, CryptoZilla, Rafterman, Mike Measy, Jay Shaw, Zenyatta, Cliff Martin, the rest of the boomers, Queens Races, the rest of the boomers out there. I appreciate all you maniacs. I'll be back tomorrow with the good energy. Stay booming out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.